Did you know that spending just 20 minutes in nature can significantly lower your stress hormone levels? Studies have shown it can reduce cortisol, lower blood pressure, and even boost immune function, all without breaking a sweat. Imagine what could happen if you made that a daily habit. Welcome to the Big Daddy's Big Tips podcast, the daily podcast, helping everyday people go from feeling stuck to building momentum, confidence, and freedom, one daily step at a time. This is not a podcast about hacks or hustle, it's about the quiet power of habit-driven lifestyle design, where your health, wealth, and happiness are upgraded slowly and sustainably through what you do today, what you do tomorrow, and what you do the day after that. Because it is not the handful of big decisions that shape your life. It's the thousands of tiny ones you make each and every day. What you eat, how you move, what you buy, what you say yes to, who you spend your time with, or how you react to situations. Ultimately, it is about what I like to call your daily wins versus your daily drifts. And every single decision that you make in your day creates a ripple effect. That ripple will either be a positive one, taking your life in the right direction, or a negative one, taking your life in the wrong direction. The right direction will take you towards a future you that's flourishing and thriving. The wrong direction will leave you feeling stuck. Now, feeling stuck can mean very different things to different people. It could be constantly feeling tired. It could be struggling to sleep. It could be not liking the reflection that you see in the mirror. It could be those aches and pains that just don't go away, or it could be lacking the energy to do the things you want to be doing. Maybe it means living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe it means never quite getting on top of your debt. Maybe it's struggling to save or to budget or feeling like your earning potential is capped. Maybe it means knowing you should invest for the future, but never quite get round to taking any action. Being stuck can also be about what's missing on the inside. It could be a lack of purpose, stress, anxiety, strained relationships, feeling like you're just going through the motions, or maybe struggling to just be present with the people that you care about. The truth is, whatever form stuck takes, it always feels heavy. It always slows you down, it clouds your decisions, and it convinces you that change has to be too big or too overwhelming. But what I would like you to know, and what this podcast is all about, is that you don't need a dramatic leap to escape feeling stuck. You just need to start redirecting your life journey by changing your ripple effects, and we do this one daily win at a time. Because whether your ripple effects are working for you or against you, they may seem invisible at first and barely noticeable after a few weeks, but as the months and years roll by, they become too big to ignore. And where you find yourself today is the result of your life journey thus far, and you've been taken on that journey because of the ripples that you've created. The ripples that you've created have been the result of the thousands of micro decisions that you've made each day. And the decisions you've made each day are the result of how well primed your body has been on those days, or as I like to refer to it, how well primed your vessel has been. Look after your vessel, and making good decisions is easier. Choosing the daily wins is easier. Allow your vessel to build up rust, on the other hand, and you'll be more easily tempted by, more easily distracted by the bad decisions, by the daily drifts. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you've tried to change before, but you started too big, or you focused in one area of your life whilst the others slipped away. Maybe you think change has to be dramatic, or that you have to wait for the perfect time. Those are the same false beliefs I had to break for myself, because the truth is, the smallest daily shifts, when stacked in the right way, can change absolutely everything. And the beauty of the BDBT system is that you don't need to change everything. You just need to prime your vessel. Guard what goes into your body, prioritize how you move your body, and prioritize how you rest your body. And each tip you hear from me is part of that exact system, part of that journey that will help you better prime your vessel so you can shift from daily drifts to daily wins, from noise to clarity, from feeling stuck to feeling free. Because the BDBT system is not just about saving money or just about getting fit. It's about creating a life that you can feel proud of. by breaking down the overwhelming into the achievable and by getting there one daily step at a time. Imagine this for me now. Your day is a blur of screens, deadlines, errands. You barely notice the changing light outside. But what if you could step away for even a few minutes, feel the breeze on your face, hear birdsong, or simply watch leaves moving in the wind? Today's tip is simple but powerful. Find a way to incorporate more nature into your daily life. Not as an occasional escape, but as a built-in part of your routine. It's not just for hikers or people with huge gardens. Anyone can find small ways to connect with nature every day. Many think time in nature requires hours of free time or a special trip or perfect weather. The reality is, your body and mind respond positively to even the smallest doses, and those tiny doses stack up over time. It's not about the occasional big adventure, it's about weaving small, regular moments of connection with the natural world into your everyday life. When I first started BDBT, I thought I needed big chunks of time to properly enjoy nature. Weekends in the countryside, trips to the coast, but life doesn't always allow for that. So I began experimenting with micro nature moments. Taking my morning smoothie outside instead of drinking it at my desk. Taking phone calls outside instead of indoors. Opening my windows more, actually paying attention to the sounds outside. I even started walking home, different routes, longer routes if it meant passing more trees or seeing the river. The difference is noticeable almost immediately. I felt calmer, clearer, more present. On days when I incorporated nature, even just for as little as 10 minutes, I would make better decisions. I'd handle stress differently. Time in nature can lower your blood pressure. It can reduce muscle tension. It can decrease levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Being outdoors often encourages gentle movement, whether that's walking, stretching, or simply breathing more deeply. Exposure to natural light helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which improves your sleep quality, one of the pillars of priming your vessel. Even if you live in a city, natural elements like sunlight, fresh air, or even just a house plant can trigger some of these same benefits. Nature time gives you the mental reset to make better financial and work-related decisions. A clear and focused mind is less likely to spend impulsively, less prone to mistakes, and more able to prioritize effectively. And if your nature moments involve walking instead of driving, you'll save on fuel, you'll save on parking, whilst gaining all the health benefits of the movement. Natural environments provide a powerful mood boost. They help you feel grounded. They reduce feelings of anxiety. They promote a sense of connection, both to the world around you and to yourself. This grounding effect makes you less reactive. It makes you more patient, and it makes you better able to enjoy the little things in your day. And over time, these emotional shifts strengthen relationships and increase your overall life satisfaction. So, bringing more nature into your life trains you to notice and appreciate details. The changing seasons, the way light shifts during the day, the subtle sounds in your environment. This mindfulness muscle carries over into other areas of your life, helping you save the small moments rather than rushing through them. You don't need to overhaul your day. You can just start with 1 or 2 minutes. Drink your morning tea near an open window. Pause outside before heading into work. Take a walking meeting instead of sitting indoors. Keep a plant on your desk and actually look at it during a break. Layer these moments into habits that you already have so that there's no extra time needed. This is exactly what BDBT is all about, stacking micro wins that ripple into every other area of your life. Time in nature starts with your health, but it doesn't end there. It improves your focus, your decision making, your patience, even your spending habits. And when you combine it with other tips in this system, the effects multiply. Nature becomes not just a nice to have, but a core part of how you prime your vessel and build a life that you love. And if you'd like to start with this habit in and see the impact it's having on your life, I will always recommend getting your free copy of Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. It's more than just a tracker. It's a system that will show you how small daily actions like more time in nature stack up over time across your health, wealth, and happiness. You can use the blueprint to track your daily wins or spot your daily drifts, or simply just watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down and when you measure the ripple, that's when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below this episode. So if today's tip has got you thinking, then please do share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who you think could benefit from it too. Because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to somebody that you know and care about, because if you can teach it, you're far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of this tip, with extra examples, bonus strategies, and a free, dedicated, downloadable guide to help you actually implement it into your unique life, head over to Instagram and drop me the keyword in the show notes below this episode. I will send you the free guide directly. This, combined with a copy of my Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint, will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if this episode has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you will find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple but high impact tips to boost your health, wealth, and happiness with one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated, free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You'll find weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats just like this. So make sure you're following. Don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of my tips so far, I would genuinely love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress, because this is just the beginning of a wonderful journey. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or about the benefits that it can offer you, reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And please remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now, get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily step at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. What's one small way you could add more nature into your life starting tomorrow? Have a think. Let me know what springs to mind. Put it in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.